science and education students, therefore helping the student meet the needs of the healthcare community. Can you read your point system? Sure. Okay, point system. Okay, so this year at MISD HOSA is implementing a new system to keep track of the member participation. Members must now earn points to gain end-of-year benefits, like a senior stole or a free entrance to the banquet. And how does one earn a point? Well, it's easy. Well, if you attend meetings, it's 5 points. For fundraisers, it's 10 points for every $50 sold. If you attend club socials, it's 2 points. For 1 volunteer hour, it's 2 points. And competing for HOSA, it's 15 points, but you also must attend one session.
So this year, like last year, we'll have the study sessions after. They haven't released the, HOSA National hasn't released the competition dates yet, but once we get those, we can plan out when we'll have our study sessions. So to get your 15 points, you must attend at least one of them. And you'll have to have 70 points this year in order to be considered in good standing, which is your free entry to the banquet, and seniors, you get your stole. You still have to pay for your stole, but you will not be eligible for a stole if you do not have those 70 points. And coming up, we'll have more information on other ways that you can get points just throughout the year. There'll be different things. And for this meeting, you all will receive 10 points if you put your name and ID number on the sign-in sheet that's going around.
The competition, competing is big in the HOSA world. Events are designed to revolve around skills or themes of the healthcare field, providing students with engaging way of exploring the healthcare world. You talk with your principal's health science teacher to see which event is right for you, and you receive your event guidelines.
So you guys probably, some of you freshmen and sophomores don't really get HOSA or the competition yet. So basically there's area, state, and nationals. Area will be held, I think it's in Dallas again this year. So you'll have an online test here, and if you advance through that, if your skill requires, you'll go and compete, do the physical parts of the skills that can't be tested online. And then state is in Galveston this year, so whoever makes it to state will get to go down to Galveston. And nationals, like I said, was in Nashville, Tennessee this year. And so there's different competitions. There's CPR first aid, EMT, home health aid, which is kind of like CNA. There's medical terminology. There's tons and tons of different things that you can compete in. So every one of you has an event that is right for you. You can talk to Ms. Castillo or you can talk to me. Go on HOSA.org and kind of figure out which one is right for you.
And also for state and nationals, it's all expenses are paid with the exception if you wanted to buy souvenirs whenever you go down. Or up, depending.
Yeah. So, I went to Anaheim, and they paid for everything. I did spend probably about $200 on souvenirs, because who doesn't want to in Disneyland? And it was awesome. We spent about, I think it was 5 days there. They paid for plane, food, hotel, and the school was nice enough to even pay for, a 3-day pass for us to go to Disneyland, which it was amazing. It was so fun to get to interact with the other HOSA people and just be around, like-minded people. I know in high school you kind of get in with different people that you don't necessarily share the same views with, or they don't have the same aspirations as you, and you don't really want to get bogged down with that. You want to be with people who really want to do what you want to do. So. All right, so I don't know if any of you guys have signed up yet, but if you could text the McKinney HOSA, so just text at MHS HOSA 123 to 81010, and you'll get reminders about our meetings, so you don't forget. And
who does this? I do.
Oh, yes.
Only see if it's written up there, right? Because I've had people that text and didn't get anything back. So,
how many of you texted and didn't get anything back? Anybody? Is that anybody in here? I had a couple people mention it. Maybe they're not here today, so I'll mention it again.
Okay. And we also have a Twitter. You can also get pretty much the same information from our Remind 101, but it will be for all of HOSA, so it'll be a little bit more generalized, but the MHS HOSA will have information specific to McKinney High. So does everybody have that? Do you want me to leave it up there a little longer? If you don't have it yet, it's also up here if you want to stay after the meeting and just get it from there. All right. So I know this is a lot of information at once, and you probably have a ton of questions. If you have any questions, you can email this email. You guys may want to put that in your phone or something. And then also our website usually has a little bit more information. It has a little more details about the point system and everything. And if you see any of us in the hallways, feel free to come up and ask us. We'll answer your questions to the best of our ability. It would also be good to check our website. We have all of our future meeting dates and everything coming up on there already. Some things are a little bit subject to change, weather, different events come up.
We have outdoor activities planned. We have a movie night that we're planning to do.
We have a bonfire social, an ice skating social.
Yeah, I think we were planning on an ice cream social too at some point.
So we have a lot happening this year. I'm very excited for you all to be a part of it and interact.
We've been like getting so excited at our officer meetings. We're like, this year's gonna be so much fun. Like, we are gonna make the best HOSA year, and it's like not even in a cocky way. Really, we are.
This year we have the most amount of people we've ever had. I'm super excited to see everybody that wants to be in the medical field and is excited about doing different stuff, and we all love to see just the enthusiasm and everything. So, upcoming we have our fall leadership conference, and this will it'll be like an event that future HOSA members, if you're thinking about it or you really are excited about HOSA this year, you can go to our leadership conference and you'll get a lot more information about HOSA and who we are, what we stand for, and we'll also get you excited for this upcoming year, all of our new events. And this is all of Texas. It's not just the McKinney HOSA. So you'll meet a ton of new people, and you'll get inspired. So it's $15. You will earn 10 points for going. You must register with your health science teacher by October 6th, and it will be held October 31st. It's in Garland. We'll have more information about the location and everything on our website, but it'll be from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So if you have any questions, our McKinney Boyd, Principal's Health Science teacher, will be taking everybody. She'll have more information on that, or you can also email our HOSA Gmail. All right, and these are our upcoming dates next week. So a week from today, we have our Get to Know You picnic. We did this last year. This will be our second annual one. It'll be over at Town Lake, so there's no reason you guys can't come, just right next door. It'll be from 3 to 5 p.m. We have hamburgers, games, and you'll get to meet all of the other people. You'll get to meet the McKinney Boyd and McKinney North. I know they're not as cool as y'all.
It's true, they really aren't.
No. But you'll be able to meet them, make new friends, and yeah, we have hamburgers, we have chips, drinks, cookies.
It's free food.
Yeah.
It's free food.
We have
Full advertising we need.
We'll be by the sand volleyball courts, so we'll be playing a round of sand volleyball. We have some outdoor games. So
It was pretty fun last year.
last year we had a ton of fun. We had a really good turnout. So, and then September 30th, so the day after, your HOSA member dues are due, and you'll have to turn in your application to Ms. Castillo. And then October 6th will be our first big meeting. We'll only have 3 big meetings this year, which will include all the schools. So this time it's at North, and it'll be at 3 p.m. So that's a new thing we're doing this year. All of our HOSA meetings, except for 2 of them, will be held here. So I know it's hard to get around. Some people can't drive, and it's hard to ask for your parents to ask off for work. So hoping we'll have a lot more participation this year, since we can be at the schools.
There's only going to be 2 meetings that aren't here.
Yeah, and which one of them is the October 6th meeting, and then
The other one's in like February or March.
it's not till
Watch
September.
online. Mrs. Westbrook said they can watch online.
Yes, and if you can't be at any of these meetings, I understand there's other things going on in your life. I'm completely understandable about that. That understandable is not a word. I realized that after I said it. But
Understandable is a word.
okay.
There's
Well, whatever. We are filming this meeting. We'll have it uploaded onto the website a week after. It is after the meeting is, and if you email our HOSA Gmail with 3 things that we discussed, you'll get your 5 points. So.
Do you guys have any general questions that they might be able to answer really quick that someone else might have before we let you guys go?
Yes.
I have 2 questions. One, what is a senior stole?
Okay, so at graduation, McKinney High, like every school gets like the yellow stole. Do you see that at graduation? Have you seen that you wear it over your graduation gown? HOSA people get a white one. and it'll have a little HOSA emblem on it, and you get to wear it at graduation, and it'll like distinguish you from the rest of your graduating class. Yes.
Wait. Or, at what point do you count volunteer hours? Like you've been doing for the summer, does that count?
Starting now.
Yeah, starting now. Every hour of community service that you turn into your principal's health science teacher, she'll get that to us, and we will give you your points for it. Yes. Yeah. It doesn't have to be HOSA-related volunteer work, but we will have upcoming volunteer opportunities that we'll give to you once we get them. Yes.
I have two questions. One, if you're using hours for NHS, is that okay if we use it?
Yes.
Okay, and then the second question is, do you know how many meetings we're going to have about?
I think there's about once a month is what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a couple months that we may not have one.
There's like one or two.
Yeah, but no more than one meeting a month.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other questions? And those meeting dates are already up on the website. So
They're always going to be on Tuesdays.
yeah. Also, yeah, always Tuesdays. In here, we'll try and start about 2:45, so get here as quickly as possible.
How much is like the senior?
The senior stole is $25. Yeah.
Okay, so say if you're a junior and you get 70 points in school, you get the team host next year. Yeah.
Yes.
We're also working on getting Lettermans.
Yes. This year, we're waiting. The Letterman people have not been super great at communicating with us, but next year we'll have it planned out for everybody to get a Letterman who qualifies to get a Letterman. So
Can you briefly talk about the fundraiser payments?
yes. So do you have the dates?
I don't know. She just mentioned her to me the other day.
So we have a Midland fundraiser coming up. We've done this in all the years past. This year, though, we will be able to sell the food out of it, so that'll be great. We don't have to. Okay, so October 6th through October 20th, we'll have our Midland fundraiser, and October 6th is the same day that we'll have our big meeting at McKinney North. So you have to raise at least $50 to get your 10 points for that, or you can. Oh, sorry. So, yeah, it'll be 2 weeks long. You can sell food out of it. We're not restricted to that this year, so.
It has all sorts of stuff in it, like
Yeah.
wrapping paper, food,
I've heard great things about the wrapping paper.
anything,
Everybody loves
like
it.
tons of gifts. Like it should not be hard to sell things out of this catalog because people will buy anything.
Yes.
So we want to raise the most money versus like
Yes,
North
we'll
or
have a
Boyd.
competition
Like,
between North and Boyd, and you guys will finally be able to prove we are the best school. We may not have the best football team, but we are the best HOSA students.
That's not very nice.
Well, everybody knows. Everybody knows.
I know, but still. Okay, so we can at least beat them raising money.
Yeah, we
Okay,
can
that
have
works.
more spirit. We've always had more school spirit than them, and we can just prove it even more through HOSA.
So what would be really awesome is if we had less people in HOSA here and we raised the most money. That would be just awesome. We would totally be there.
We're also planning on doing, I think, a pizza party
Pizza
for
party for the
whoever-
winning school.
Yeah, so at one of the meetings. That's kind of, food is always a really good incentive.
Okay, did everybody sign in?
Does anybody need a packet still that did not get a packet of information? So let me tell you very quickly what you need to turn into me. If you didn't get a packet, come get one. There's a couple up here. You need to turn in the last page to me. That looks like this. You need to turn in anything basically that needs to be signed. You're turning back into me. You're going to turn in this page that has point log information. And then this generic McKinney ISD consent form, because you're in an extracurricular activity, you may be subjected to random drug testing. This is just signing that, just so you guys know. If you have not brought me those 3 pages and your dues, your money, your $40, check or cash, bring it to this room, to me, anytime. Okay? Does anybody have any more questions before we let you go?
Also, you need to go online to this link. If you want to take a picture of that, I'll get out of the way. And fill out, that's just the same information that you're putting in paper, but we need this in order for you to be on the point log. So in order for you to be a member in good standing and everything, you'll have to go fill this out online. It takes 2 seconds.
So it's TINYURL.com PSF
Yes.
3MNT.
Yes.
Okay. You already have one? Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Don't forget to come to the picnic next week.
Test correction grade is still looking at it.
Informs are due on the 30th.
Save it?
No, he still isn't.
Will you remind me tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. You're good. Did you turn in your packet that was there and fill out this? Okay. Once you fill that out, yeah, you're good. It's okay if you turn in.
Did you get the sign-in sheet back? We didn't sign it.
I didn't.
I think it's on the
It's
back
the
of the
binder
back.
somewhere. Oh, he has it right there.
One of those.
Here you go.
Did you fill this out?
There you go.
Emma, do you have to sign? Oh, should try this.
Press the button. Oh, we can turn off the flip camera.
What is that for?
Bye. We have